Menace Piper promotional DVD, online reality series.
Am I supposed to look in the camera or look at you?
You know where you want to look.
Okay.
You got like the camera ain't on.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to state your name for the people?
Blue Thought Shirt.
You want to shout out your Facebook for them, you know?
Oh, I have 2 Facebook, maybe 3.
You can shout them all out.
Let me see. Well, shout out to Show You Legacy. Yeah, that's my alter ego. Blue, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Other than that, Facebook, nothing.
All right. Well, you know this for the Manish Piper shit, so you want to let people know how you know Manish Piper? How you met Manish Piper, when you met Manish Piper?
I met you a couple years ago. I say about the beginning of 2011. But I thought I knew you'd be closing me. But I don't know, that probably was the Georgia thing that I thought was you. But anyway, yeah, I met you in about 2011. I met you on the internet, Facebook. Let me see, what else?
That's South Florida page, Manish Piper, South Florida.
Facebook. So, yeah, then I also met you through a friend, which is Barbie, a.k.a. Lil, one of my sisters.
You want to shout out Barbie Facebook, you know, Facebook or
IOP Asia, you know what I'm saying? Go holler at her. She's Asian, so she say, you know what I'm saying?
That's your sister, Barbie, the one corn, IOP Asian?
Yeah.
That's your sister? Y'all double fuck?
You want me to be technical?
I want to know, have you ever had sex before?
I mean, we were in the process.
We
had it before, and I was about to penetrate, but we never made it.
Oh, you was the top in the relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all had a virtual relationship?
No, I was the top in the relationship.
Change your mind about that, huh?
Say what?
You changed your mind about that?
Yeah, because I'm a bottom man hard.
You like that dick in you?
Yeah, but, you know, every now and then, whatever.
Let me put some of this dick in you.
Okay, well, is this, like, part of this?
I'm sorry. Let's get back on top. Okay. Yeah, I really do need other people doing the interviews for me.
Okay.
So you met Manish Piper 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your overall opinion about Manish Piper? What kind of nigga you say? What kind of person you think? What you'll tell the people if somebody came up to you and say, "Hey, I heard about this dude on Facebook named Manish Piper. Say he called himself Super Tall." What you got to say about that?
Your name speaks for itself.
Can you explain that a little bit?
You's a managed dog. You like to fuck bitches. No matter who the bitch is. If it's something interesting, you'll fuck a bitch.
So you feel like Manish Piper don't never say no, he don't never turn no ass down?
I mean, you may, but like you said, you probably said no 3 times out of 10. And I mean, tell her how many times you said 10, or how many times you ran on the 10.
If I want to make that quote a little bit more accurate, what I said a little during the earlier conversation was, what I said during the earlier conversation was that when I first got out of prison in 2011, at the beginning of 2011, I was wide open, right? I was real managed then, you know. At the beginning of 2011, this is the beginning of 2013, can a man grow? I ain't managed like that. Yeah, back then I might have said no 30% of the time, you know, 3 times out of 10, and probably said yeah, maybe 7 times out of 10. But nowadays, or should I say since before I got in a relationship, I was saying no like 9, damn near 10 times out of 10. I'm like everybody else, boy. I got tired of the punk shit too. When I got out of prison, I really wanted to know somebody. And then the nigga got with the motherfucking start fucking around, and then the punk just driving nigga crazy. We on that bullshit, that punk shit. So you know, we damn near 10 out of 10. I talked to one. Shout out to my baby.
So who did you just talk to on the phone? I hope that's the one.
Yeah, it was.
So you say, but yeah, you was over here playing with my dick not too long ago.
I played with a lot of people.
Okay.
So anyway. So what would you say about our Super Top?
I just said what I had to say about the Super Top. Your name speaks for itself, Manish Piper.
Oh.
I want to say why I feel like that.
I'm saying, have you ever fucked Manish Piper?
No.
So that means Manish Piper don't fuck everybody?
No. But I never give you a chance of kissing.
But I believe in earlier conversations, since you want to bring an earlier conversation, you said that when I first got out of prison that you would have gave me that pussy.
Yeah, but I found out what type of person you was. That's the only reason why I won't fuck you. 2 hoes don't go together. They may sound alike, but 2 hoes don't go together. And my first impression of you when I first met you, you were telling me to come over to your house at the same time you were telling my best friend to come to your house.
I don't know. Well, first of all, if I did do that, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Why two friends saying ain't got three friends? I have to. That's how God made the human beings to be able to communicate. We got to talk. I was talking to you. I was talking to him.
Your main purpose was
to meet you and see what's up, and maybe we might smoke a blunt, hang out, chill, whatever. But
you possibly have both of us if you could.
Well, y'all about that threesome action?
If we would have improvised, you probably would have done it.
I don't know if I'm really. What did we talking about at the beginning of 2011? Back then, y'all about that threesome action. Y'all play 3 or 4 at the same time. Done played 3 or 4 at the same time. But this 2000, but we were talking about 2011, so. Like 2011, you want to get, right?
When you first got out of jail, I was going to give you some. I ain't gonna lie. But that was then, this is now. That was even after that.
Anyway, so, you mentioned your sister, Leah, Barbie, Quan, Punk Legacy. You remember any dealings between your sister and MANISH PIPER?
Yeah. Y'all was fucking around.
Because there's a rumor going around that MANISH PIPER and your sister used to go together.
In the perspective, you was living with her.
Living with her?
Sleeping in her bed, having sex with her. What is that?
Sleeping on her bed and having sex with her?
That's a fucking relationship.
That's sleeping on her bed and having sex with her?
No, that's a fucking relationship. You was eating her food, you was cleaning her house.
Yeah. I do that because of my OCD. I clean and cook. I cook because I'm a cook by trade. I'm a certified cook. Clean, I do that because of my OCD. Fucking her because I'm managed. And sleeping in the house because I ain't got my own shit.
So basically what you were saying was you was robbing her, but you was real even when she didn't want to fuck with you no more.
I never have any problem with a bitch not want to fuck with me no more. I have a problem with the reasons why. Wait. I have a problem with the reasons why. I have a problem with the reasons why a bitch don't want to fuck with me no more. If a bitch, if I do something, now see, why is it that if I'm with somebody?
Statistic of every nigga with a dick, you a hoe. You like to fuck. You like to penetrate. You the motherfucking hoe. Every nigga with a dick wanna fuck.
Listen, how is it that if I'm friends with somebody?
You don't fuck friends.
And we ain't in no relationship.
But you don't
how can that motherfucker call me a hoe and want to stop fucking with me because I'm a hoe?
We cool, we friends, but we ain't fucking. We ain't gotta fuck because we friends.
Okay.
You was in a motherfucking relationship with her. Which way you put it?
Yeah, with friendship, relationship.
I was sitting up here, and I was rushing and every damn thing else. And I forgot he was off.
Like you're pregnant.
He is off on Sundays and Mondays. See, come on, did you forget today was my I said, you know something, please forgive me. Come on.
Yeah, take the ass right boy.
What?
The red nigga. I said, you don't remember that motherfucker came in and just ride me. Yeah, it's like a rodeo.
White boy, you got a little bit of something on it.
He was cute.
Yeah, see, white boy, you little slim white boy like that, you have like flat no ass at all. White boy had little round this jack though.
One of them little redneck white boys.
I bet that bitch so hairy in the asshole.
So much pork.
I bet that bitch so hairy in the asshole. White boy don't shave her goddamn thing. You don't like to shave their face.
I don't mean for some people white boys.
Yeah, the gay white boys. For him, he seems like old redneck old trade. You gotta teach him something. You just think like the type you gotta know what I'm talking about. You gotta slide that nigga in 4 or 5 times before you really. Fuck this shit.